IKEA? I'll tell you what, I like IKEA. Putting it together makes me want to take my girlfriend on a trip in a van.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
I'm Weronika.
And I'm Waldemar.
And today we're watching Shane Gillis yet again. I think this is the fourth video of his that we have out.
I don't know, but we have many of his videos.
Yeah, and we discovered this guy thanks to you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you for that very much because he's really, really funny. And the clip we're watching today has a very... No, it's not the title that you told me, it's just called Autistic People, but I think the full one was Autistic People Are Like Cats.
Yeah, it wasn't the title, it was in the thumbnail. It was written in the thumbnail.
Okay, but it's of course not the title of the whole routine or the special that he has, it's just how people named the clip, I suppose.
I don't think he did a special, to be honest. I have never seen his special, I just saw his random clips from like some shows.
Oh, you're right. I think I wanted to say show, not a special. It's not, of course, not every show is a special. But yeah, so far everything that we've watched, it was funny.
Yeah.
We're still sad that he doesn't do everything, doing the Trump impression. But you know.
But he is probably happy about the election results. He is like his career will go forward in the next 4 years, or more. Who knows? Maybe it will be always.
Depends how it goes. Maybe he won't be allowed to make jokes anymore.
No, I meant that, that maybe this term will not end. That Trump will choose himself to be the president for life. Well, this video is not about this.
This video is about being happy. So let's watch something funny, hopefully.
Autistic people are funny?
The video is going to be funny, I hope, but hopefully he's not as offensive as some of the other comedians that we watch, so I'm not very scared.
That's true. Alright, let's begin.
Hello.
Hello.
Go ahead. Melancholy? I have come down with a severe case of melancholy. Don't do inside stuff, but yes, it's a funny way to say you're depressed. SNL! I knew that was coming. Here's SNL right away? Yes. It's me. I was fired from SNL. Actually, not for the reason you heard. It's because I'm terrible at improv, and this is gonna be bad.
Oh, so he's doing improv.
They didn't care.
People are giving you words.
North Korea? Huh. I like it. I like what's going on there. I support it. I liked when Trump and Kim Jong-un, or is it ill now? Whatever. Ill's my guy, dude. You see him drop a couple LBs, show back up, everyone was like, oh! There's videos of him riding a horse, which is about as funny as it gets. I rode a scooter here, and I probably looked like a fat guy on a horse. There's something about when somebody's balance is that high off. It's just way up there. Yeah. I like North Korea, and I support them. And yeah, if they decide to nuke South Korea, shit would be tight. That would be lit. I support a war, I guess. That's called improv, folks. I had no idea what this show was. What else? Italians? Italians are the last people we can be openly racist against.
That's very true.
And that's gonna stop. And somebody's gonna... I was the last guy with Asians. I was the final one. They were like, nope, the cutoff was just now. You're fired. I was like, what? I thought that was the one we were allowed to be. That's gonna happen to somebody with Italians. Like, I can come up here and be like, fucking wop, hook nose, greasy Guidos. And everyone's like, yeah, it's pretty funny. 3 years, that clip will be shown and be like, whoa. Which actually, this isn't gonna go well, but it's funny that had to happen for every, There was one day where saying it wasn't cool anymore. You know what I mean? Some guy walked into his office.
The girl looked so unimpressed.
And everyone was like, what the fuck, dude? He's like... You guys don't think that's funny? I think that's funny. Maybe we disagree.
Down syndrome.
Down syndrome?
That's what you so.
All right. I'll do that. That was not my suggestion. But I will say this. I like it. I'm pro it. I have family members that have it. It's fun. That is weird because everybody's always like, oh, it's such a bad, it's the best thing you could be. They're happy as fuck, dude. They have the best life. Dude, autistic kids, they're like
He really
cats.
does have some of that.
Little skittish. You're not sure if they like you at all. Down syndrome are dogs. They're the dogs, dude. You get home from somewhere, they're like, where the fuck have you been, dude? I got so much to show you. This is gonna be the best day.
Oh, Jesus.
Ask a Down syndrome kid, do you want to go for a walk? Like, yeah. Like, throw a ball. Throw a ball. All right.
Grunge music.
Country music?
No, grunge.
Grunge music? I don't know. I don't really. Mayonnaise? How come you guys are just getting like exactly? You were like, do something racist. Down syndrome. Fat. Why are you just naming things I am? Mayonnaise? Yes, I am constructed entirely of mayonnaise.
I had no idea that this was an improv.
No,
I thought it's like a normal show. I didn't know that he is doing improvs too.
This is very interesting. It's not something we've watched before on the channel, and I don't watch much improv as a whole.
I think I have never seen an improv.
I have just so short clips of something, but it's usually not that good.
But I've never found improvs funny. I mean, like, comedy is funny when you thought about it and you like thought about the jokes and then you
and you checked it and edited
acted
it and
the
you
jokes.
added, yeah.
Or sometimes it comes spontaneously, but
not that
but spontaneously.
Not that you go on a stage and you're like, okay, now I'm gonna be funny.
No, now I'm gonna be
On the
spontaneous.
spot.
Yeah. Some people can pull this off.
But this isn't bad so far.
Yeah, it's not bad, but
It's okay.
I wouldn't say it's better than his normal clips.
Sunburns? All right, somebody in the back. These fucking Nazis in the front. Jerry Jones? No. Someone say Titanic? The Titanic? Yeah. I don't know why I'm pumped on that. But I like that. Just dying. Bukkake? Hold on, I want to think about Titanic, because that's pretty funny. It's funny to be like, let's go on a trip, and then you die. You know what I mean? Like that girl. That was kind of her Titanic. Except Jack got Rose this time. There's only room for one on the van.
Some kidnapping probably.
He did the right thing.
Probably of some blonde woman.
Yeah, if we all know about it.
No, it's not good to. Are we not allowed to make fun of that? I think we should be allowed to make fun of that girl. We're all good. Yeah, shut up, lady. Don't make me come down there and take you in a van trip. Don't make me take you to a state park, lady. I will say that what's tough about it is they were making that fucking video of them like, we're going on a journey, like that YouTube video. And it's funny because every time I see one of those, I'm like, fucking, I hope they die. And then this one, it was like, oh shit. Is that guy dead? Is he in a swamp dead right now?
It's not related, but I thought about funny story. I guess it was funny for me. Recently I read some article about a couple in France who wanted to go on a Euro trip. So they sold their house. They had kids too. So they sold their house and they bought... No, the kids they didn't sold. They have the kids still. But they bought a bus and they transferred the bus into a camper. They put everything in it, kitchen, beds, stuff like that. And then the first day of the road trip, it turned out that the bus was broken it's not possible to fix it. And now that this is like a big story in France, that this couple is like fundraising because they don't have nowhere to live and they live in the parking because they don't have a house because they sold it.
I'm sorry, so they spent all the money.
Yeah, that's exactly why it's a funny story for me. Like they sold a house, they bought a bus, they didn't check, and in the contract, the guy who sold the bus told the guy that since signing the contract, he is not responsible for anything. No lights in this guy's head.
But how expensive was the bus? What did they put in the bus? Golden furniture? Like, if you sell the whole house and you get a bus out of it.
I mean, I don't know how expensive was the house. How big was the house?
Okay.
But
so now they are living in the bus, but there's no Euro trip going on.
Yeah, they are parked in the parking lot, and they lived in this bus. And there is nothing they can do because they cannot sell the bus. No one will buy it. They cannot buy their house back because there are other people living there already.
They are fundraising, you say?
Yeah, they are fundraising to live.
Well, they probably already have enough if it's so famous of a story. Then I guess people are helping.
But
so sad.
how is it possible? You sell your house to buy a car, and you don't check if the car is okay.
And also imagine doing you have to go out in and out of the bus so many times to do the renovations to turn it into a camper, and now you have to go so many places, and at no point do you check if the engine part is working, because that's also what I would be checking, because I will be going super far distances, so I would like to ramp up the engine, check that everything is really good. I don't know, maybe do some updates.
I mean, they did some kilometers or miles, whatever you want, but not a lot. On the first day, it stopped. Yeah, let's go back to the improv.
Is he on the loose? He's hiding in the swamp? No, dude, he killed himself. If he went, all right, props. Look, fellas, I'm talking to the fellas real quick. You know when your bitch is getting a little yappy? And you're like, I'd like to strangle her and then hide in a swamp and kill myself? Every once in a while, somebody has the balls to do it. All right, that was Titanic. Next. All right, I got a couple more, and then we got a
Alabama.
barbershops. All right. I don't know. Barbershops is tough. I've been going in there. I'm balding, so it's very difficult, and people. I don't know if it's that funny. No, that's not funny.
I will tell you something about barbershops. I fucking hate them. I hate them with passion. There is this trend in all of the Europe, because I was in different countries, so I noticed this trend. But for a couple of years, every fucking monkey with two hands can open a barbershop. When I was a child, if you go to barber, that was a guy who really went to school to become a barber, and he knew what he was doing. He had a steady hands with the razor. He could do every haircut you wanted, and you paid $7 to get a haircut, and that was it. And it was perfect every time. And you could walk there from the street. You didn't have to book the appointment. It was great. And nowadays, every fucking guy would put some empty bottles of Johnny Walker and Jack Daniels, put something in them. And then he puts this spinning sheet outside of the barber shop, and then he's a big fucking barber, and then they charge.
You're the first victim of barbers.
And they charge $40 now to get a haircut. I understand those prices when it comes to women. You put some colors, stuff like that. You have many hairs to work with. But me, just to I go there. I'm yeah. Cut this a bit, cut this a bit, cut this a bit, and it's fine. And okay, $40.
I would argue it's actually more difficult to do a short haircut than a long haircut sometimes, because if I go, I just get my ends trimmed and a little bit over here. So
I don't think so.
To hold the shape of your head. Well, no one can do it properly because
I am able to cut my own hair.
Yes, you're able to shave the sides, but you would not be able to shape the.
Yeah, but that's what I'm asking for, and they are charging me €40 for that.
Yeah, it is expensive, but I'm always in on every single of Waldemar's fights in life. But this one, I am a little bit less in on because he always goes to the barber and he always comes back. And he says they didn't do what he wanted them to do. And I know that is true. A lot of barbers just use the same photo. And then they do, like, if they can do free haircuts. But then I was with Waldek at the barber once.
Yeah, go on.
Didn't say. He didn't say anything the whole appointment. He just said, "Oh, I want a bit short here by the sides, and here long." And this other person, they don't read your mind. You need to stop them as they're doing something. You need to explain to them, show them a photo, do something.
But
No. And she was asking you, "Is this okay? Is this okay?" And you didn't say anything. You said, "Yeah, it's okay," but it wasn't. So if you don't communicate, then they're not gonna give you the hairstyle
you
you
are
want.
not able to change what they are doing.
Of course you are.
If you don't know what they are doing, you can. I can give them adjustments. I can say, and I do often say, "Oh, I want this a bit shorter."
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Okay, well, you didn't that day, so.
Because the shortness was fine for me. But if you go there and you're like, "I want this short, the back short, and the top of my head, I would just a little bit shorter," and I usually comb my hair like that. And,
Yeah, they should
and I
know what to do.
come like this to the barber shop. I'm not straight out of the shower with my head, with all my hair like that. I come there and I'm like, this is how I normally comb my hair, and I would like them to comb like this easier.
Yeah, they should know what to do. That is true. I'm just laughing. They should know.
And that's what I'm saying. And then they involve you. And this is another horrible thing. They involve you in this fucking small talk. And you're like, "Oh, what can I ask this fucking guy?" So you're like, "Oh, so how long are you a barber?" And he's like, "Oh, 6 months." And I'm like, "Oh, so where did you learn how to become a barber?" And he's like, "Oh, on YouTube." I'm like, "Fuck." And you charge me 40 fucking euros for that?
Well, one of
Piece
the
of
first
shit.
rules of small talk with people in customer service is you don't ask them about their job because that's what everyone else asks them 15 times a day. So you can just be like, "Oh, just
Oh, so also, despite paying them 40 euros, I also have to
No, you can
think
be
about the
silent.
ideas.
You can be silent.
I
They're
am.
the ones who should.
I am. They are the ones who are like, fuck off. I hate them. If this was an improv of mine, and then I would go for 20 minutes rambling about.
Well,
Barbers.
I think the only solution is that I learned to cut your hair, so I can do it for you. Show me those YouTube videos, and then I can do your hair for you. Probably not too well, but
Yeah, but barbers, they are the worst. Let's continue.
IKEA? I'll tell you what, I like IKEA. Putting it together makes me want to take my girlfriend on a trip in a van. And they're not the most sturdy. I'm fat, so you buy cheap furniture constantly. Everybody's buying cheap, we built it ourselves furniture. And I gotta come to all my fucking skinny communist hipster friend's house in New York and just shatter couches. I'm going through couches, dude. I haven't thought about it till right now. I swear to God, I broke 2 couches in the last year. Just sitting. I sit hard, dude. I pop.
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe.
Gentrification.
Hold on. Well, gentrification's funny too. Well, Kobe's not funny. Kobe, my friend Ari Shafir got in trouble. He's great. But my friend Ari tweeted a video when Kobe Bryant died that was fucking rapist died, or something like that. Sounds like it's not funny. I get it. I didn't think it was funny at first either. But then, all right, never mind. I shouldn't have brought this up. I didn't think it was great either at first. But then, comedy clubs started getting bomb threats, and I was like, all right, now it's funny. Now I understand why that's kind of funny. Gentrification.
Kobe Bryant convinced me once and for all that I would never like to own a helicopter ever. I can afford a helicopter, don't get that impression. But if I would be rich, then I would be like, okay, how much is the plane? How much more money do you want me to, so I can upgrade this helicopter option for a plane? Because you don't, very rarely you hear about the catastrophes of planes.
Yeah, but at a small place like the Avionets, they also do crash quite a lot. So you need to have a decent-sized plane.
When was the last time you heard about some star crashing in the Avionet?
Helicopters are more often, but then...
And with the helicopters, I'm like, if this guy was so fucking rich and he still crashed in a helicopter, that I'm like, nope for helicopters. And there is many stories like that. I remember once Prime Minister of Poland crashed in a helicopter and he almost died. And like once a year I hear like someone famous had crashed in a helicopter, and I'm no. Like if they with their money, if they are doing this, then I'm not going to buy like a standard option with just a normal regular pilot.
We'll keep that in mind for the future once we're YouTube famous and we have a mansion.
I don't care. Although, I'll tell you what's happening with gentrification is I'm from like a white trash town. And nobody's talking about white shitty towns being gentrified. It's crazy. My whole town used to be all dog shit. Now we have a Chipotle. That's in white neighborhoods, that's the sign, dude. Black neighborhoods, you get like a cupcake shop and fucking hipsters. If you live in a poor white trash town, you get one Starbucks or one Chipotle. Next thing you know, your whole town's gay. I should stop. Jeremiah, where's Jeremiah? Yes.
But this was interesting to watch. It would not be my favorite thing to...
I'm sorry, I need to interrupt you.
Yeah?
I don't know what is gentrification.
Oh, no, me neither. I was hoping that you know.
That's very well. That's very good reaction video, Weronika. Very good.
Is it not that you diversify diversify the structure of the district, so then there's like different kind of cultures in it, and
I don't know. At first, when they said the word, I was like, okay, I will check because maybe I will get it from the context. Then I thought when he started talking about towns, I thought it means the population getting older, but it's a different word, I guess.
No,
Geriatrification.
Something like that. Let's find out. So then this video has some educational value. The process whereby the character of a poor urban area is changed by wealthier people moving in, improving housing, and attracting new businesses, often displacing current inhabitants in the process.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So like he says, when you have like more investments, I guess.
I was thinking about the geriatrification or whatever the word for that is.
Something with Georgia for sure. Well, now we learned something new as well.
I don't know how you like this video because it was mostly me about barbers. But, well, if you liked it, then please subscribe.
It was an improvised video watching.
Yeah. We are doing improv every time. You know, we are those kind of comedians that we are improvising everything on the spot. It's so authentic here. It's only about the truth and authenticity. Yo.
Bye.